Today we will discuss about megasporogenesis and the female reproductive part of the flower. Because megasporogenesis takes place inside the female reproductive part of the flower. As you all know, megasporogenesis means formation of female gametophyte. Female gametophyte is also known as embryo sac. In previous section we had discussed about the microsporogenesis, that is pollen grain formation of the male gametophyte formation. Here the megasporophyte formation. Now the female reproductive part, that is, what is the female reproductive part? Gynoecium. That is the innermost hole of the flower. That is responsible for the production of the female gamete. You can see that here there are three parts of this female reproductive part which is participating in the process of the formation of female gamete. This is stigma of the flower, which acts as the receptive organ for the pollens. The long tube-like structure is known as style, which give passage for the pollen tube. Then the lowermost part, the swollen part, is known as ovary, and this ovary inside this having the placenta on which the ovule is present. So this is the structure of the female reproductive part or gynoecium. Now, inside this ovary, inside the ovule, the female gamete formation will take place, and that is known as megasporogenesis. Now we'll start with how the megasporogenesis starts. Which type of cell division occurs in this process, that we'll discuss one by one. The ovule, which is present on the placenta inside the ovary, is the most important part of the flower in which the female gametophyte will take place, or the female gamete formation will take place. For that, we will start with just look at the structure of the ovule. Ovule consists of outermost layer, which is covering, known as integument. Inside that, the highly nutritive tissue is present, known as nucellus. Now this nucellus having the tissue which is highly nutritive, and the integument which is the outermost layer. These two layers are known as integument, and here the tissue is present inside the nucellus or integument, and that is known as the nucellus. Now this group of mass of cell present inside the nucellus will start with, they will act as the cell which will give rise to the female gametophyte or the megaspore mother cell. So megaspore mother cell is present, or it is originated from or differentiated from the nucellus of the plant or the ovule. Now this MMC or the megaspore mother cell will enter into a process of female gametophyte formation. For that, the cell from the nucellus is differentiated, which is bigger in size and with big nucleus with dense cytoplasm. This cell will undergo meiosis, and after meiosis it will give rise to 4 cells. These 4 cells, which are haploid in nature, having half number of chromosomes. Now out of these 4, 3 will degenerate and only 1 becomes functional, because only this cell, monospore, only single spore is going to produce the female gametophyte. That's why such type of development is known as monosporic type of development, and it was first discovered and explained by P. Maheshwari, and that's why it is known as monosporic type of development of female gametophyte. Now you can see 3 becomes regenerated. That's why we'll show like this. 3 already regenerated. Now this functional one will undergo 3 successive division. That means just after another. After first division, it will give mitotic division. It will give rise to 2 cells. Then just after that, these 2 cells undergo second mitotic division, and it will give rise to 2, that is 4, and then third division, third mitotic division, and in this way, at last, we will get 4 plus 4, that is 8 nucleus. So you can see here at the end, from 1 cell nuclei we will get 8, and in this way total 8 cells are nucleus are produced. Now how these 8 nucleus will be arranged inside the embryo sac and female reproductive gametophyte, that is known as arrangement of nuclei inside the female gametophyte or the embryo sac also. Now how these 8 nuclei arranged inside the embryo sac, that we will discuss here. Inside the embryo sac, as we are knowing that 8 nuclei are present, so 3 will move towards the Challenger end and 3 towards the micropylar end and 2 inside the here, that is in the center. So 3 will, this is the micropylar end, this is the Challenger end, so 3 will come here, that means here. 1 will make the egg and other 2 will make the synergid with filiform apparatus, and they will direct the pollen tube to enter. They will help the pollen tube to enter here. So in this way, all these 3, that means 1 egg and 2 synergid will collectively known as egg apparatus. Now the 3 nuclei present at the Challenger end will make the antipodal. This is known as antipodal, and rest this is egg apparatus, and rest of the 2 will fuse together and will be present in the occupy the central position, that is known as secondary central nucleus. The secondary nucleus having 2 nuclei. So at the end we can see that embryo sac is 8 nucleate and 7 celled structure. This is known as embryo sac or female gametophyte. Now egg is ready, and here ovule is ready to receive the pollen, that is male gamete, and then the fertilization will take place, and after this we will discuss about the pollination, and then we will proceed towards the next event, that is known as the fertilization event. So at the end we can say that in pre-fertilization event, first is microsporogenesis, then megasporogenesis, that is the formation of male and female gamete took place, and after that they will be transferred to the stigma of the flower, that is through the pollination, that we will see later on.
You can see here the diagram of the transverse section of an ovule. This is funiculus, hilum, which is then this portion is known as micropyle. Outermost layer is known as integument, which is surrounding this ovule, and integument is generally 2 to 3 layered. After that, inside this tissue is known as nucellus, and this nucellus, some of the cells from this nucellus becomes active to undergo the process of megasporogenesis, and that is known as megaspore mother cell. The opposite to micropyle, this end is known as Challenger. Now this is the complete this embryo sac. Embryo sac you can see here in the center, it is the secondary nucleus. This side micropylar end having the egg apparatus, one egg cell and two synergids, and both of them are collectively known as egg apparatus. Three cells are present at the Chalgel end, that is known as antipodals. See, this is the development of the female gametophyte. As we know that when the megaspore mother cell enters into the meiosis, it forms 4 cells. Out of that, 3 becomes dysfunctional, only 1 becomes functional, and then this single one will undergo 3 successive mitotic division to give rise to 2, then 4, then 8 nucleus. These 8 nucleus will arrange in this way, that is 2 in the central position that will fuse and form the polar nuclei or secondary nucleus, 3 will come towards the Chalgel end and it will form the antipodals, and 3 towards the micropylar end, 2 filiform and 1 egg apparatus, 1 egg, and collectively it is known as egg apparatus. In this way, this is the complete structure of the embryo sac or female gametophyte of the flower.